Hello, and welcome to my little slot on Dovetail's Steam summertime sale. I'm not exactly sure where it's going to be, but today I'm going to be driving on Tees Valley. The job we're doing is 6 Echo 10 Dovetail to Lackenby, and we should be driving empty steel wagons, which we are. So I'm just going to move the camera position up here out of the way, so it's easier to see. So when I press the camera key, it doesn't take me to the back of the train, it takes me to the front, and this is the reason because the train has already run round. So yeah, right, there we go. So we've got the green to go, so let's prepare, get all ready, get the AWS on, switch that off. Master key is over there. I do love this model. How's the horn working over there? Sounds alright. That's good. That's good. I am on the PS5 running this, so I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, so we've got to set everything up. We've got to forward. Take the brakes off. We should all be all ready to go. Yeah. We are hauling, what are we hauling? We're only 625 tonne, so yeah, let's just get going. Just increase it a little bit. There we go. I'll hammer it in a minute. Just a little bit to get her going. And then just nail it. Got to put my lights on as well. I actually have a list of what the head codes for these should be, for these discs. Not sure where I put them, to be honest, but I do have a list. I photocopied it from my Bartman 20 Class 20 model. It had that on an info sheet. So we're going to do the 18 miles now from Darlington to the Lackenby Steelworks and park up in the yard. So why the 20s? Because I just love them. Doesn't anyone love a 20? A chance to get the old choppers out and sort of give them a good drive. And I think this Tees Valley is one of the underutilised routes. The 20s were originally DLC for Tees Valley route, along with the Class 31s. but the 20s will sub in on most of the jobs that the 37s do. The Steelworks and the Cokes as well, the Coke work, but also the 20s were primarily used in here for they came in as DLC with the PGA wagons, which carry limestone. Let's whack her up a bit here. So yeah, the only one I've not I think the 20s can do them are the cement trips, but I've not done them, I don't think. Well, I've not tried to do them. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. But yeah, I think this should be on sale. Not sure what the discount is, but if you don't have it for your CSW3, then I highly recommend that. And the DLC as well for the 31. The 31 and the 20 as well as DLC. What you actually get with the Route is the 08, the Class 37, and the BR101. But you also get, obviously, you've got like other routes like Great Western Express 1970s timetable, and that's the Diesel Legends pack, and the Northern Trans Pennine. Those shunters will also sub in, so you can use those as well. But yeah, it's a really nice piece of content. It's one of my go-to routes when I'm just like, I just want to give out some loco thrash, because you can do it with the locos on here, no problem. Also, a big thank you to Dovetail for allowing me to showcase the route in the summer sale as well today. So yeah, just say, if you don't have Tees Valley or the 31 or 20, then go get them, because they're really nice locos, and the route itself is really good. I love the route. I wish there was more DLC coming out for it, to be honest. But I think there's a lot of routes that I wish there was more DLC coming out for, to be honest. Never know, hopefully in time there may be some more locos that get released that can run on Tees Valley. But yeah. We're slowing down for the 30 mile an hour minute. Don't they look lovely? Give it a 2. And the other decent thing with this as well, some of them have horns that don't work properly. So driving 2108 and 2104. Now I have a model one of these. I bought it second hand. It's a Barkman one, and it is really heavy for its size, but it's shaft driven by the looks of it, by a motor literally in the middle of the loco there, shaft driven on the front and rear bogies. We've got a 30 mile an hour limit coming up, which we're now in. So if you have Tees Valley, what is your favourite loco that you drive? Is it the 37, the 101, the 08? Do you like a bit of gronking with the 08? Slamming around in the 37, revving it with the 108? thrashing it with the chopper, or cruising along with a 31 in the vain hope that it will eventually stop at some point because of its tired, its tread brakes. Oh dear. I like the 31, and I think the least one on here I like, although I can drive it now, which is good, is the 101. I don't mind a bit of shunting with the 08, but I love the 31 and the 20 more than I love the 37. Yeah. Let's go. Right. Let's go. Keep an eye on the. Let's go down to the foot crossing here. Get a nice GoPro view. Right, we can thrash her out now. Do my bit for the environment at a time of the year. Obviously, if we were loaded, we wouldn't be able to. We wouldn't be able to do that fast, to be honest. So obviously the decent thing with this as well is that you can actually drive obviously the limestone runs, the PGA hoppers. You can also do the Coke HEA wagons, and the ones that we're hauling are the BBA wagons. So yeah, the 20 is quite versatile in here. But yeah, it's a nice little short run. It's about, what, 40-minute run, I think, sometimes, varying traffic. We've yet to see any traffic at the moment. Well, I think we did see a 101 come in at Darlington. And this is a great route for using I think we're going to get a yellow on after this. Yeah, so we'll start to slow down, but I've got a feeling that it will go green. I think we got a 30, not 31, a 101 in front of us, but it could be a 31 because some of the services with the 31, with the 101s have a 31 on them. We got a 50, then we had that it's gone down now to 45 mile an hour limit, so yeah. You may see custom liveries on here. These are available off the Creators Club. Liveries made by the community, for the community. I think this should be Teesside. It's not Teesside Airport, is it? No, I think so. 30 mile an hour limit coming up. I don't think we're going to make. This is where route knowledge comes in on the train a lot. There we go. Just made it. I thought the barriers are going to go up. Maybe there's another train coming. So yeah, route knowledge is exceptional on here. You need to know your speeds, otherwise you'd be like me. I know I think we're coming up to Middlesbrough, so that's usually 25 mile an hour through the station. That's not Middlesbrough. I think that's Eagles Cliff. I thought after all these years using Train Sim World on a keyboard I'd be able to actually tell what keys do what. Nah. Couple decent things on here. Oh, no, the handbrake. I mean, even though basically the you got nothing there and there's no reason why to have the hot plate on, I just thought it was quite good that they've actually included that, and then there's a warning surface may be hot as well. So I thought that's quite cool. I think there's another one around here somewhere where you have to test the fire belt. Might be over there. I know there's a 50 mile an hour limit here. Boggy. I think we slow down to about, I think it's either 45 or 35. After the 55. Whether we get to see any more freight or not before we get down to Lackenby, I'm not sure. That flashing light there is one of the collectibles. remember what this junction's called, but it's great. And one of the things that I do love the train sim world is the rail joint sounds. I just love them. I even love hearing it on the model railway as well, and in real life. There's a place in Poole at the station where I always go, because that's the noisiest for where the rail joins are. And ever since they built a block of flats opposite the station, the block of flats block the noise from leaving the area, so it kind of reverberates and echoes. It's quite good. The people in the flats can't hear nothing unless they got the windows open, because they got triple glazing. Okay, so I'm slightly speeding. Will be fun. So what locos do you like driving on Tees Valley? Or better still, what locos would you like to drive on Tees Valley? I'd love to do Drive 56. A lot of this is now no longer here. There's also a big road over the yard, what's left of it. Sometimes you'll see 37s or 20s up, running up in here, or 31s. So we go past Thornaby. 37, 08 and a 101. Thornaby, old Thornaby turntable. I dropped the 37 in there. Drove it off the tracks. It's quite funny actually. All it said use the rails. So there's the PGA hoppers here, and behind them are the PCA tanks. That's the HEA wagons with the 37 up there. Give it a good thrashing on the old chopper. 37's about to depart, look. Why did it name chopper? Because they sound like helicopter. Struggling to find that sound. It sounds like probably an early time. 6 miles to go to Lackenby. So we're not doing the full route. We are going up to the bridge here. We'll pop in here. Up here. I think the road's not set. So do this along here. Limit, so I'm just going to stick around 45 miles an hour. This is the bridge that goes up and down, makes a funny klaxon type noise. I think there's an awful amount of track around here that we don't get to use. This area here, a lot of all this here, some of this here, and we can't come in off this track either, which goes down to, I think it's Skinning Grove Works. You can only do that in the 20 in a scenario, but there's loads and loads of track, all this lot here that we can't use. All this here, there, most of this up here, Darlington Station down here, look, and there's all this, engineers sidings. It's just a shame that we can't use it, so yeah, it would have been nice to be able to use that. Right, we're approaching Middlesbrough, we've got a 25 mile an hour speed limit. Time to whack the brakes on, kill the throttle, and slow down to 25. It'd be nice if there's some like a new loco come out which could be used on the route, and then it kind of opens up the options to have a DLC like scenarios and more timetables where the line is open, the sidings are there, that you can actually use them. I think that'd be ideal. I'd love to do something like that. So like a new loco and a new wagon sort of thing, that'd be ideal. So we can get it coming past the station. I thought that was a red for us then. You know, train spot a lad. Me when I was about 13 or 14 at the end of the platform. Driver gives a bit of a toot. As the 20s just chirp their way through. That noise, apologies, that is just a notification on the Discord server, which even though my Discord server isn't on, the PC is, for some strange reason. The PC, well, the Discord server isn't, Discord isn't made that, but the notifications just come through the PC. It is. It doesn't inconvenience too much. reason why my Discord server's just gone nuts is basically because Dovetail's just released an update. So yes. Right. Well, we can still do up to about 600 yards. Turn the speaker down so no one can hear it. That'd be easier. Right, now I've got to slow down to 25. I'm not paying attention. This is where we get the point work to go into the siding. We've got the signal. Most of this stuff isn't here anymore. It's a bit of a shame. Now, if I can do this, this would be quite cool. There we go. Just a bit. Now this is a slog up the gradient. which I always find the slowest part when you leave here, especially when you're like you're doing it and it rains. You're going up a 1 in 428. Sometimes if you are lucky enough, you will see the odd train driving through there, usually a 101 though. So with this, in theory, we can run all the way. Yeah, we can run all the way into the sidings where we need to go. It's just that one I always need to double check. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. So now the main line is on our left hand side. It's over here. Have any of you come down here full speed and derailed at the bottom down here? That'd be funny. What I've done, I've actually driven up this wrong line. Ooh. Let's go back here. Should pick up speed in a minute. And she will pick up speed. I've literally come up on this line here and I've had an earth fault and derailed, come off the end of the line. It's quite funny because I didn't realise I had done it, which is really stupid. I put myself through on the wrong set of points. So we're not far off the gate. And I think we might have to uncouple, and then we'll just run up to the head shunt up here. No you don't. Yeah, I think we'll run up to the head shunt. It'll just be up about here, I think it is. Nice lot of steel slabs on the old wagons there. What I have done, I've had a pair of 20s, no it was a 30, I think it was 37, sorry, and I grabbed, you know, usually you come out and you do one service with 37s on the steels, you usually pull the these, I'm pointing this with my finger. You usually do these steel rolls. Well, I reversed the train back and picked up a rated E's as well on one of the services. Yeah, needless to say, the 37 struggled a bit, and I thought I still managed to complete the service though, to take it to E's. Yeah, have you ever done that sort of thing? Have you ever like taken more of a load than you should have? This way, this way, this way. I didn't think I was going on the right one, but I am. It's this one. It's this one here that I need to make sure, because it turns its way round. I love the way that this looks, you know, like it's just been well used. The other subtle things that I like in here as well in 20 is that basically you've got, you know, the little signage, high visibility clothing must be worn. The noise of the windows, the hot plate thing, yeah, it's pretty cool. There's a fire test that I don't know where it is. The other thing as well is that each loco will have a certain horn specifically assigned to it. So some horns sound the same, others they're different. Gently. That's what I'd love to do. Coming up. Yeah, we've got to uncouple. Right, okay, so well before we do that, show you the horns. What I mean by the horns, basically, this is our front driving horn. This is the rear horn. So it's slightly different, and the other one you can do. Sometimes you can click it off to the side here. There you go. Which is the horn behind us. That horn. I don't know how they do it, but climb down to this one. use this. Where is it? This one. See, some of the horns are slightly different. The rear horn will be what's on here. So yeah, there's. I think he said there's about 4 or 5 different horns that you can use. Right. So one of the things that you can do on here is flow them under. You should really have your hard hat on from your G6 for this. Take brake off, change to your loco brake. I know I'm going too fast. You got that flange noise as well. That's so great. There we go. And that's it. 3,335 and a gold, hopefully. Oh, we got a silver. Oh well, no worries. Right, well that was it. This is my little slot on Dovetail's summertime sale. I hope you have enjoyed it. I am Hentis Rail. You can follow me on the YouTube channel at Hentis Rail or on my Facebook page, Hentis Rail. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of the Steam sale, and I shall see you out there. Thank you all, and goodbye.